We all are confronted by a very difficult situation. The state is going through a very difficult situation. We all were confronted by curfew, which was clamped, and we were not being able to communicate to each other because of the dislocation of communication. The internet is shut, so lots of problems. Today in the CLP, we dwelt at length on the prevailing situation which we are all witnessing, and the overall situation which unfolded because of the government's lack of focus and failure to understand the priorities. On a number of occasions, you will appreciate and recollect, the opposition has tried to draw the attention of the government and tried to prevail upon the government, not just once, not just inside the house, but even outside the house. We have tried to convince the government to take cognizance of challenges which have been confronting the state. And also, particularly on the law and order front, how the peace that we have restored in the long run. We appreciate the fact that people from across the state extended their cooperation, were part of the whole exercise, collective exercise to restore peace in the state in the past. And this peace that we are talking about that has been restored didn't happen just like that. It's a hard-earned peace. Now, we have always talked about restoring peace and normalcy because that is prerequisite for our development, progress, and prosperity. The lack of development and anything that dislocates the progress and prosperity of the state will have a negative bearing on the state, has lots of negative ramification on the people of the state, particularly the youth, because absence of opportunities, if no opportunities are in sight for the youth, then we're talking about the mind game, how human psychology is affected. We try to motivate the youth, encourage them to set their respective goal and respective agenda in life, set their ambition in life, and therefore the challenges of creating an enabling environment for allowing our youth to realize their full potentialities and achieve their dreams. That's a crucial responsibility of any government. And in absence of that, irrespective of where we are, like when we say we restore peace, with great difficulty, to sustain them becomes difficult. The vulnerability of our state of Meghalaya to slip back and be inflicted by problems of militancy, insurgent activities must be understood. We must understand the complexities associated with not just restoring peace and normalcy, but maintaining it and sustaining it. We were seeing it happening, that the peace that has been restored, the normalcy that has been restored and brought back, but slipping back. Have we not warned the government a number of times? Were we playing it to the gallery? No. We said we mean it because the interest of the state, the larger good of the people must precede everything else and nothing else. Our agenda must revolve around how we can collectively look at fulfilling the aspirations of the people. And when when peace become elusive, it's going to be very difficult. I want to express our collective concern today that the CLP had this collective concern that the government of the day is responsible in compromising the interests of the state because of shifting their priorities and ultimately putting the state in this kind of precarious situation. The state has gone to the dogs. Now it's the responsibility of each one of us, particularly the political parties who have their respective representatives in the August House, to come together and put our heads together, discuss, and see how we can save the state. We have to look at the interests of the people, the larger good of the people. The interest of the state precedes everything else.